Welcome back to Trove One, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. At least it is for us. It's a very damp Thanksgiving. Ooh, butter. Sarah's getting ready to make some pancakes. We're camped out at Devil's Den State Park, and it has rained all night long. Sometimes heavy, sometimes light, but a lot of rain's fallen. The ground is very wet, along with the inside of our annex. In a lake here, there's water all over the floor. So it just seeped in around the edges here and there. And there's just a lot of standing water on the ground. So we've got water in the annex. Fortunately, I thought that might happen. The annex is pretty notorious for getting water in it. So I put anything in it that was supposed to be dry up high. So nothing got wet that wasn't okay. And the kids are enjoying their Thanksgiving. Hanging out in the camper. And they went out. But they'll get out in a minute. We're going to get these pancakes cooked up. And then we're going to see what we can do on a very rainy Thanksgiving. Maybe go explore. The rain will at least get the waterfall running. There's a couple around here we might go see. And we may go check out some roads that will be much more interesting in the rain. We'll see what happens. Mercy on Zaya, the little pancake queen. Keep her a little bit warmer in the camper. Maybe she won't make too big of a mess. Is that good, Zai? Good hot chocolate?
Oh, that smile says it all.
And this is what it'd be like if we only had one kid. Be able to sit in our huge camper, eat our pancakes in relative peace. Be very boring.
Is everyone ready to be paid? Is everyone ready to be paid? Giddy, Caleb, are you ready to be paid? Are you ready to be paid?
Yes, I'm falling out.
Finish I'm falling out. I'll give you your pay.
Good luck shutting the door.
Yeah, I know you have to sit up.
Wow, Giddy. Hey, sit down.
It wasn't very good.
Hey. Well, it is continuing to be a drizzly morning. Breakfast was delicious, wasn't it, Zaya? And we decided to go up and explore a road we've been wanting to explore. We're going to see how far down it we can go. I've been down it partially before in my truck, but I've never had the Suburban down it, so I don't know how far we can get. We're going to find out. It's going to be interesting. With all the rain, it's going to be some good mud holes out there. But I guess cut up some deer summer sausage and some cheese. We're going to take that with us because we'll probably be out past lunchtime. Take some crackers, some apples, so we got some snacks with us. And we're going to go hit the road for a little while today while it's rainy. Hopefully the weather clears up so we can do some hiking and biking and things like that. But for right now, we're going to go explore a road. It's going to be fun. Stick around. be back. I thought that hill was going to be a little more interesting. It's very wet and clay, some rocks. Thought that would be more interesting, but made it up no problem. We are aired down to about 18 psi, so that makes a big difference. But that is the furthest, the bottom of that hill is the furthest I've ever gone down this road. I've been there in my red truck several years ago, but never tried to go up this hill or go any further. So new territory now. Slow. Very slow. All right, you're clear. That was a close one. Maybe an inch to spare. stumbled on another camp spot. This one's a little trashed. There's an old structure of some sort. I don't know what was ever out here, but interesting nonetheless. Beautiful area. Really enjoying this drive. There's a really nice little Osage orange tree here. These things are kind of cool. They're not really good for anything, but they look cool. There's a big one. Wow. Look how big that one is, dear.
Yeah, you see a baseball bat. I wouldn't be able to hit it though.
Super cool looking stuff. Just unfortunately there's not really anything there to eat. They look like they could be a really good fruit of some sort, but all right, keep moving on. Trail's getting narrower.
Good. Straight. You straighten your wheels out and go straight if you... Or that. That'll work. Excelente.
come to a little spot here. The road has gotten extremely narrow, and it looks like it goes down a very steep hill here. Kind of cuts through a bluff line, and I'm pretty sure this is impassable for the old Suburban. It would be fun to attempt this. It may not look that bad on camera, but these big boulders, all of wet moss, we will never climb this. Not without a lot of winching. Don't think we're going to the end of the road. We may walk to the end of the road because it eventually gets down to the creek, but this ain't happening. I'd be able to tell a little better from this angle. That's not happening. Not at all. Way too much for the old Suburban. This is the first time I have seen an area like this and a road like this and thought to myself, this road needs to be closed. I usually don't ever think or want to say that, but this is just a beautiful area, and this road does not need a lot of traffic. It doesn't need people coming out here to wheel this and explore this. It would get ruined. In fact, I usually do our GPS routes on Patreon. I'm not posting this one. No offense to my patrons or anybody, but I don't want to post this one. Even though we don't have that many patrons or anything, it wouldn't be that many people that would get the route. People can find stuff. Go explore, find things like this for yourself. I've never seen this in a video. Didn't know this was here. And it's beautiful. Go explore so you can find things. You don't need to look at everything else other people have seen and go find the exact same stuff. Go find something you haven't seen. Haven't even seen pictures of. Because that's the joy and the fun and the amazement of it. We're enjoying a little snack of summer sausage and cheese and crackers real quick. I heard a squirrel down off the side of the hill though, so I got the Henry out and we'll go see if I might stumble on a squirrel today. I brought the wrong gun with me. Should have brought the deer gun. Could have easily taken out. There were two right there. I could have got one of them. Oh well. Hunting with a wife and 5 kids tagging along. This is not a good idea. Pretty sure we won't see anything. But since I saw those deer and heard those squirrels, I can't help but try. So I just walked up on a buck. I don't know yet. I just took a shot at it. I don't know yet if I hit it for sure. I didn't see it run off. Kids are well back behind me, so it was all safe. But he was just walking right along this ridge, and I just happened on him. Switched guns real quick. I'm gonna work my way over to where I shot him at and see if he's there. Well, I guess you can deer hunt while hiking with kids. Completely safe. They were a long ways back. They were staying plenty far back. Super clean shot. He was facing me right through the neck. He went down immediately. Not a huge buck, but not too bad. Hands are a little shaky. It usually happens when you kill a deer. All right, now we got a deer to deal with. Exciting. Yep, that's a deer.
Yay.
We will take it back and get it cut up so we can eat it.
Is it gonna?
Nothing will be wasted. We will cut it up and get all the meat out of it. We just gotta drag it up the hill and get it to the Suburban and get it gutted and get it skinned and whatever
Daddy,
all we're
are
gonna do
you
with it.
gonna
Debone
cut
probably.
Are you?
All right, I got my tree saver strap and another strap here. We get this dude tied up, kind of create a little harness so I can put it over my shoulder, work my way up this hill back to where the vehicle's at, back up there on the road. So it's gonna be fun getting him back up that steep hill. Wish I could drive down in here, but that old part of the road just basically non-existent, and it's way over there. So all right, time to get this thing out of here and then figure out, I'll either cut him open and just debone him and pull all the meat out, or I'll completely, you know, take the hide off and everything and then quarter him up. Haven't decided which is going to be easier yet. It's probably about the same either way. We'll see. I had to get it down here because it's too heavy to get out for me without gutting it. Now I've got it gutted. I'm making progress, but it's slow and I gotta go up a steep hill. This thing's a lot of work. This might be one of the dumbest ideas I ever had. I really didn't expect to see, much less get a shot at, a deer out here. But here we are. I'll get to the top of the hill eventually. Then we gotta drive all the way out of here, and it's a long, tedious drive. Then, either before we head out, or sometime on the way back, I gotta quarter this thing up and get it on some ice in the fairly near future so it can make it home. Yeah, not my brightest idea, but gotta do what you gotta do. We'll eat good. All right, made it to the top, got the deer tied up. It's not pretty, but we're just going down the dirt road. We're gonna get to one of the camp spots once we get back out of the rough road, hang it up there, get it quartered up and everything before heading back to Devil's Den. So that is the plan. We just gotta get up the hill. That's gonna be a feat all in itself. Hey guys, we're kind of rushed on time and losing daylight pretty quick, so we haven't filmed, but we made it up the roughest part of the road, and we still got a ways to go to work our way back out, but I don't think we're gonna film very much of it. We might get a few clips from inside, but we're going back out the same way we came in. We're just gonna take a little while, and then we still got to get this deer cut up, so we're kind of trying to move a little faster than we did earlier. Well, you can hear me because the motor's running, but we got the buck strung up here. We strung it up here. I went back to camp and dropped everybody off, and now I'm back here, and I'm gonna get this skinned out and quartered up. I've got my fillet knife because that's what I happen to have in the vehicle. That's probably the best knife for this that I have with me. And then I grabbed my, I don't even know what brand this is or where I got it, but I've got a bone saw here so I can cut through some of the bones if I need to. There's my handle. And let's get my parts and pieces here. I don't think I've ever actually had this thing together, so we'll figure that part out. So just 3 pieces here, goes together, and then we put the blade on there. There we go. Now we got our bone saw. Alright, I'm probably going to put this in time lapse because this is going to take me a while. But I'm going to try to go through this as fast as I can and just get it all cut up so I can get back to camp where I'd rather be. Well, good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful morning. Kids are out enjoying the nicer weather, riding their bikes. Deer is in the blue tub. I got the deer all cut up last night, quartered up, ran into Dollar General, grabbed some ice in that tub and threw it all in there so we can keep it chilled till we get home. Probably will pull out one of the back straps and cut it up later and do some fried deer steaks, because nothing like fresh fried deer steak. And I don't know what we're gonna do today yet, but we'll cook up some steak later. I think Sarah's getting up. She's about to get ready to start breakfast. I think we're gonna have a good breakfast. I think we're gonna do some biscuits and some ham and eggs, but we'll see. Sarah is making her camp famous biscuits. They just became that because I said so.
Okay. Good to know.
And we've got some Pettigene peppered ham somewhere in the messy fridge. We're gonna pull that out, throw some of that in the skillet, and then maybe fry up a few eggs. Evidently, we need a new coffee pot. This one leaks. Actually, it's been leaking for
Since we got it.
a year or more, a long time.
I
We got
didn't
this
leak
a
it
long time ago. We've had that coffee pot like since
Right after we got
married, so like almost 8 years. About time for a new one, so we might do that for too long. Almost 9 years. Yeah, however long. I don't know.
Get with the next week. You skipped a year somewhere.
Looking good. So you know how in all the overland camping videos you see these perfect kitchens with all this fancy food being cooked? It's not realistic. Not when you're feeding 7 people. This is what it looks like. A messy table. All the drawers are open on the kitchen. Stuff is everywhere. The fridge isn't even closed. This is how it's really done. But the food's good.
He says cherry cheese is good.
Is that yummy? All right, breakfast is served. Peppered ham, fried egg, biscuit with homemade blackberry jelly, and a biscuit with a piece of ham and cheddar cheese on it. I will not be hungry after this. All right, guys, jump to the end of the day. Didn't really film anything today other than breakfast because we just spent all day with family having a good time at Devil's Den here at the park. And when we're doing stuff like that, we don't really film. We take pictures and stuff, but we kind of just go and do the things we want to do with our family without the interference of camera or anything. It's just how we do it. But we're getting everybody ready for bed. I think we're gonna call it a day. I think we'll wrap up this video. We're gonna be here one more night and head home tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.